Greetings, I'm Pillar Nexus, the Ancient Gladiator, today with the post-deck work showdown. I'm sorry it's taken me this long. We're finally doing the hololive official card game. Alright, set up, prepare stuff face down, rock, paper, scissors. Let's end up dicing off because I'm fighting myself here. Going first. 7 cards, you need to have at least one debut member. And if you do, you'll play one to your center and any extra ones to your backstage. And then you'll flip up the cards and get life cheer over to the life pile. So for Pekara, enter stuff. So you get 6. Suisei gets 5. Suisei's powers are based on hitting back members. And Pekara is about recovering cheer from down members. And a little bit of controlled chaos as well. Alright, so going first. Reset phase doesn't happen on the first turn because what's there to reset? Anyone that was in the back will get straightened. Anyone that was in collab will go and rest. Alright. Draw the top card of the deck. Step 2 of the phase. So we get a Wild Rabbit Alliance. Chair phase. It's going to go to my center because it's going to be on the attack. Main phase. Place debut and spot element on stage. I've placed everything from the initial hand that I got, so. Alright. Try to keep this reference sheet ready because I know I'm going to have to double check the rules quite a bit here. I still haven't really gotten to play this 21, so. Alright. Bloom. Can't bloom on the first turn. Can't bloom someone a place this turn. Can't bloom to a lower level. Shouldn't happen yet. Anyway. Yeah, so there's no blooming happening. Collab. It could just collab for the sake of having the power card ready. Even though she can't really do anything about it. But let's see how that affects the performance phase. You can use the arts to the center and a collab. Okay. What else? It could baton pass by archiving the cheer and moving Iroha up instead. But that seems kind of wasteful. Support cards. Use any number of support cards from hand if I needed to. Limited can only be used one limited card per turn. Limited cards cannot be used on the first turn of the first player. So, let's see here. You can use Encore to get cheers back. Can use jobs attached to Aki for not only 10 plus 10 HP, but whenever she uses arts, restore 10 HP to someone else. Then Wild Rabbit Alliance can attach it to someone and reroll the die. You can only attach to Pekora if I get her out. So, I mean, future planning, it doesn't hurt to be on top of that situation. So now she has 110 HP and can heal whenever she does stuff. Alright. I mean, might as well get the power because that seems to be the key thing here. Alright. So, performance phase. Let's see. You just have to have the cheers on them, I guess. They remain attached even if you use the arts. Okay. So 30 and I don't think there's any other special ability attached to that or otherwise affecting it. So there we go. I'm tempted to get the dice that go with Pokemon card game and make use of those for this one. Alright. She has nobody to heal with her special. And she's got nothing to do because she's got no energy. So probably not the wisest of ideas. We'll see how things play out. End phase. No end phase stuff to worry about. So we're finally over here. Alright. Nothing to reset. Draw phase. First level. And then cheer phase. Obviously the one person who can actually do something here. Okay. Her special for this ability, for this art, is deals 10 special damage to an opponent's back element. However, your opponent's life does not reduce even if downed. So downing other members can reduce life, but special stuff like her ability, won't take life away for downing anybody. And then, let's see. If you have her collab, if your Oshi is her, you can archive a blue cheer from her to draw 2 cards. So it might be part of a strategy later. Put some cheer on her, and then collab and just draw 2 cards if needed. Is there anything? Idle microphone. Can only use if you have 6 or less cards in hand. And look for singing members. There's Suisei's microphone. Arts plus 10. If attached to first or greater, Suisei. If downed, send 1 card from the top of your tier deck to this Holomem. Or the Holomem downs an opponent, they get an extra cheer. Okay. One tool can be attached. So plus 10 to her arts. And once she gets stronger, level-wise, then do more with it. So 1 energy, or 1 cheer, 20, 30. Okay. It's now going to be a battle of attrition, I guess. 3. At some points, increase level over the best. Alright. Okay. So reset phase. Yoroha goes back and is resting. Draw. We finally have our bunny girl. Send cheer. Let's see. Well, let's think ahead. Because at first level, yeah, bloomed first level and used the 50. All right. Okay. All right. So cheer. Send more her way. Then go ahead and bloom. Actually, let's send that Pakara. Let's go ahead and wrong one. Play this first level to bloom Aki. So damage remains. Alright. Else. Okay. Can collab just to get the power up there. Because it doesn't say that I have to. Okay. Alright. Alright, so green and something else, which we got 50, 60. Alright. That's going to be enough to knock her out. And restore 10. Okay. So 1 life goes to cheer up someone else. We're going to add to her. Alright. Right. Alright, so when someone gets downed, life, cheer goes to someone else. Okay. Okay. No center. Move it to the center. Okay. And let's continue on. You know, they've got this early advantage here. Alright. New card. More crony. Already. Both second levels and none of the debut. It's like, huh? Alright. And cheer phase. More cheer. See. Do I want to do it this way? Should I've been thinking ahead. You know what? It's the screw up I have to live with. Because play first level. See. Go ahead and use the idle microphone. 6 or less cards in hand. Check. Top 4 cards of the deck. Anyone with singing can go to the hand. The rest go to the bottom. Alright. Muna is singing. Suisei is singing. Crony is not much for singing, unfortunately. And neither is Crony. Alright. So that is my limited card for the turn. I cannot play any other limited cards. Oh, there it is. There's a hand. Alright, so we go ahead and add the microphone. So we can do another 10. To whatever extent that's going to help. Perform the art a moment under sunlight shining through the trees. Later. That's right. Clear the hand. Go ahead and play Muna. We'll go ahead and bloom the other Suisei as well. Just to stay on top of that. Okay. 60. Because this is becoming an issue. Alright. If I thought about it, I think it's just build up the power, because build it up now, even if it's gonna make things difficult later. Even if it means waiting a turn to try to do anything with them. Better to have the power in case you need it later. Alright. Over here. Alright. Roa's ready. Pekara gets to take a nap. Alright. New card. Because clearly I need to make absolutely sure this is going to work. Top card of the cheer deck. Clearly, to the one person who's going to just continue dominating this fight. So, second level Aki. Bloom effect. Send the top card of your cheer deck to your hollow moon with tools attached. Restore 40. So let's rethink this here for a sec. I've got a fan. I've got an event. Right. If I had been thinking about it, well, since I'm here, let's go ahead and think about it. There. Ura gets the cheer instead. Because level 2... Send the cheer to Aki. She does not have a tool, so she doesn't heal, but it's fine. And now she's doing a whopping 70. If the tool is attached with Hollow Man, the Sarge gets another plus 50. You're fighting the white cheer type. It'd be another 50 on top of that. Potential 170 is pretty wild. Yeah, 70 to the face, and then she's going to clear 10 with her mascot. Alright. Gotta start turning things around. Oh, that's right. It's going to collab as well. So another card into power. That's the one thing to worry about is that you don't accidentally screw yourself out of a card you might have needed by accidentally putting it into there by mistake. Alright. And then she's going to go ahead and do 20. So already past the halfway point of being eliminated. Okay. And that's it. It's back here. Get to sleep. Get to draw a card. Oh, this is our first spot member, Noel. Top card from Cheer. Let's plan this out carefully here. Okay. Alright. Top card of the Cheer deck to let's see. Luna. Because back home. Okay. Because we collab, we build up the power and potentially do damage to the back hologram. That's what we do. Collab power. And then we'll go ahead and play Noelle. She has a collab effect of returning Cheer from archive to hologram. And I seriously miss a little bit of. That is always the most frustrating thing about trying to sleeve these cards is I feel like there's a little flecks of dirt and other little things get in here and mess things up. Alright. Okay. So, performance. We'll do 10 and we'll hit our target right in front of us. Alright, roll a die. Is it even? Yes. 20 special damage to a back member. Alright. And that'll let me set this off. Blue member does damage to the back member and deal another 50. So those get archived. And now there's someone who's vulnerable. Okay. And then, so we say, do another 50, 60. So I'll swap out that 50 for 100 and another 20. Actually, 50, 110. There we go. So I got 140 out of 190. The only problem is I'm not going to survive another shot to the face. That's a problem. Alright. Well, this might be taking a turn for the worse. Trying to turn around, though. It's hard, though. Back here. Back row wakes up. Winner's about all the damage. Take snap. Alright. Draw a card. We have debut Aki. Cheer phase. Goes to someone somewhere. Go ahead and put it on the buddy. And she will collab. Should not be looking at the cards that add the power. Alright. So I do have a whole other set of Aki to build up to. So we'll start with debut. For now. And then Wild Rabbit Alliance to Pekara. Okay. Can roll the die. By archiving the alliance. Even roll on a die will make it a 40 instead of 20. Okay. So we'll go to the performance. 70, 160 is going to be enough to knock her out. Okay. So we put the cheers at the bottom of the archive because they're different anyway. And I'll probably see if there's a way to get this back. I'm trying to remember if I put Encore in this one. Life lost is a cheer to someone else. On the other side, say. Okay. And then she heals 10 off herself. And then Pekara can roll a die. It's even, so 40 to Muna. Okay. 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 And this is not looking good. However, this is something to worry about on this side. Okay. So back over here. Active, resting. Can only bloom people if they're straight up. Okay. Well, doesn't say. Alright, so steps up to be the center. Alright. Top card. Debut, so you say. This is the Clawable one again. Cheer. Okay. Alright, let's see here. We'll play her. Collab. Gain power. When we collab with her, you can send an archived and a cheer to somebody you mind. Go to her to maybe draw some cards later because I'm kind of. I could use the previous levels for Crony here. Alright. $50 is just not enough for Aki. For Pekara, on the other hand, Alright. So, okay. So go ahead and react with their power. Spend 2. And send her chair to someone else. Why the debut we have set up. And you know what? From the life loss. Yeah, I think at this point, realizing they're just gonna pound the rolling crap out of us, you know. It's probably the time to say, good game. Because this juggernaut is just gonna keep continuing on. I wonder if I'm trying to see if the game moves quickly enough that 2 out of 3 for a match is viable. Because that one and done kind of set. It seems like it goes pretty quick. That maybe a best of 3 isn't too far out of the picture. Yeah, I keep calling it pure energy because it's just really really a lot like Pokemon. But then again, it takes the force of will approach of let's just put the energy, the cheer in its own freaking deck, and then let's just also save you the trouble of having to use the ruler and just give you automatically the cheer. And also, what I feel like is the duel master's approach of you're hurting, here, let's help. Shield broken, free stuff. Yeah, this is a decent game. I just really like the art and also the it's familiar enough to not be too overwhelming. I just kind of have to get used to what everyone is capable of. It would be nice to see this game available where I'm at, but for some reason, Bushiroad is just a weird company to deal with for the local store. We'll see. All right, let's see if there's anything coming up content-wise. This might be the last showdown for collectible card games for the foreseeable future. I'll probably find other showdowns to do with other games that can go 2-player. But I think this is going to be it for card games. So I am going to hold on to this one. This is going to be the one card game I don't get rid of. So gonna keep on searching for more debut polkas because 6 boxes, only found 2. Alright, thanks very much for watching. This is Pillar. We'll see you next time.